Man. Mm-mm. Man, I tell you, boy. Sad, but it's true, boy. Uh, all I can do is sit here, man. Uh, I know I've been live a couple of times today, man, and I just gotta do what I do, man. This is a sad story, man. We covered the story about one of the guys this morning. The 12-year-old. Now we dealing with, man, this is crazy, man. When I tell y'all the state of Florida ain't playing no game, well, Florida ain't playing no games, man. 5 life sentences, man. 5 life sentences is what Robert this kid received, man. That's a shame, bro. Um, all I can tell y'all is that the state of Florida is putting everybody asses on notice. Florida is putting everybody on notices. My last live stream, my Wi-Fi went out, man, and I was like, damn, man, I ain't even get a chance. What, man? Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. These are kids, bro. These are kids. These are kids. We're not talking about adults. We're literally talking about kids, man. These are kids, bro. These are kids. These are kids, bro. Some ain't, like I said, at the end of the day, I would love to sit here. Hope you had a wonderful day with Miss B. I did, but with her and her husband, man. I definitely did, bro. They looked out for me, Aaron. But listen, guys, this situation with this young boy, man, I don't know how this thing gonna turn out. I hope it turns out for the best. But based on what I'm seeing right now, man, they gave this 19-year-old kid correction, 5 life sentences. What's up, man? 5 life sentences in the Florida Department of Corrections for a triple homicide. Now, mind you, the 12-year-old, he was already sentenced. They already hit him in the head. Yeah. They already hit him in the head. But let me tell y'all something. Let me move and get where I can get at, bro. Cause this is exclusive. This is exclusive, man. This is just fresh off the press, bro. We can't sit here and ignore this. We can't sit here and ignore this. I can't sit here and ignore this. I can't sit here and ignore this. I can't. This is a sad, very sad situation, guys. And we gotta talk about this. That's right. We gotta talk about this. That's right. That's what they say. But you gotta think about, man, for every action, there's a reaction. And when I tell y'all the state of Florida ain't playing game, boy, Florida ain't playing no motherfucking games, boy. They ain't playing no game. Let me let y'all get the whole full story. I'm finna give y'all the full story, bro. I'm finna give y'all the full story. That's what I'm finna do. I'm gonna give y'all the full story because, like I said, at the end of the day, man, the parents should have been held accountable. The parents need to be serving the time, not the kids. That's right. The parents need to be serving time, not the kids, because if the parents was doing what the parents supposed to do, then these kids wouldn't be out here in the streets doing the things that they're doing, bro. And see, y'all think this shit is a game, man. I don't claim no set. I don't get down with that bullshit. Don't come at me about nothing like that. That's why a lot of youth messed up now. Because people like you running around here talking about what set you claim. I claim Jesus, man. That's what I claim. All this other extracurricular stuff y'all talking about, I don't care about that. But I'm going to tell you right now, the state of Florida is letting it be known. If you bring your monkey ass out here in Florida, Jacksonville, Marion County, wherever, Florida saying if you bring your monkey ass out there, they got something for you. Now, I'm just a messenger. You ain't got to sit here and take nothing I'm saying and run with it. I don't care what you do. But what's going on, Chosen Queen? But I tell you what I'm finna do, though. I'm finna give y'all this story, bro. I'm finna give y'all this story, man. This is sad, bro. All I can do is shake my head, bro. All I can do is shake my head. Now, y'all heard about the kid earlier, the one that they gave 40 years to, the little 12-year-old kid that's now 15. They gave him 40 years in the Department of Florida, Department of the Corrections, bro. But that's not what I'm tripping on, right? That's not what I'm tripping about, bro. And I'm not really tripping. I'm just sitting here trying to figure out one thing, right? Florida is a killing field. You damn right. But listen though, y'all gotta understand. We can't be mad at Florida. Florida doing what Florida's supposed to do. Because of these parents out here allowing their kids to run out here in these streets and do what they do, then it ain't nothing that we can say about it. We gotta accept it, take it and strive and keep it pushing. You see what I'm saying? Man, listen, man, this is crazy, bro. It is a cool world out here that we living in. And I feel sorry for these kids, bro. Man, they gave this boy 16, this boy was 16 years old when he committed this crime, and he's 19, and they just gave this boy 5 fucking life sentences, bro. They gave this guy 5 life sentences in the Florida Department of Corrections. 5. I mean, what more could they done? What else could they have done to him? They gave him 5 life sentences, guys. Man, we talking about 5 elbows, bro. They'll feed you to them gators in Florida. You damn right they'll feed your ass to them gators out there in Florida, boy. Go out there and play with them peoples in Florida. Them peoples out there in Florida, they ain't playing no game. Just like they ain't playing no games out there in Texas. They ain't playing no games out there in Texas. If you violate, they gonna put you somewhere. That's right, they gonna put, what up, bro, from Russia? What's going on, man? Man, this is a sad story. Let me let y'all hear this story, man. Let me run this story to y'all. Hold on, man. Let me show y'all this story. Because this is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. This is a sad story out of Florida. Listen though, guys, we gotta understand it's the parents, bro. It starts with the parents. It starts with the mother and the father. It starts within the household. We got to be better at what we doing, girl. We got to raise these kids better than what we are, man. I'm finna show y'all something right now, man. This shit is crazy, bro. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. This shit is crazy. Now, this morning, I explained to y'all about the other little young kid, right? Yep, he was 12 years old when he participated in this triple homicide. He's 15 now. They gave him 40 years in prison. Come to find out, he testified against the other 2 guys, the older guys. So while he got 40 years in prison, they got a break. I mean, he got a break. They wasn't lucky. They wasn't lucky to get a damn break, bro. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, the sad thing about this whole story is this right here. Nobody win. That's right. It's interesting. I'm finna show y'all something. Boy, y'all tripping, boy. GME, what's up, Freddie? GME all day, every day. We in the building, bro. GME in the building. That part, yes, GME is in the building. Kids out here dying today from the same circle of violence since the crack cocaine epidemic started. You right. You right about that. And I agree with you on that. But I'm pulling this story up because I want y'all to see what the judge just did. The judge just crushed this little young boy, man. Man, he gave this boy 5 consecutive life sentences, man. That kid will never see daylight again. He done. That's a wrap. It is over with. No bouncing back from this one. No bouncing back. Let me ask y'all a quick question. Should the parents be charged? There go the poll right there. Tell me what y'all think about that. Tell me what y'all think about that. Tell me how y'all feel about that poll. Tell me how y'all feel about that poll. Because I'm going to tell you right now, man, something just ain't right, bro. I'm finna let y'all check this story out, man. One thing's for sure and 2 things for certain. I ain't even going to hold you long. Because, see, this right here, this is one of those hard, gut-wrenching type stories, bro. But I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna show y'all what's going on. I'm finna tell y'all and show y'all what's going on, bro. Something in the milk is not clean, man. They gave this kid 5 consecutive life sentences, man. I'm talking about 5 consecutive life sentences, guys. Listen at this right here, man. Listen at this. Listen at this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I can't make it up if I show it to you, right? I can't. Y'all ready? Look at this right here. This is crazy, bro. What I'm about to hit y'all with is sad. Listen at this.
Welcome back into Fox 35 News Plus. Want to get you back inside the courtroom in Marion County where the sentencing hearing for Taj Bruton is underway. That's his defense attorney speaking now. We just heard from prosecutors arguing why they believe he should be sentenced to life in prison. Let's go ahead and listen in to his defense attorney.
As Dr. Crawford indicated, and the nature of
Hold on.
these crimes. And like I said, there's nothing good about these crimes. But we still have to look to the mitigation, and the mitigation that is applied in these cases is what Dr. Crawford indicated, because of the diminished ability of juvenile brain to function as an adult brain. They're given special dispensation based on the studies of the law. So we're requesting that the court take cognizance of the case law, the facts, the studies, the testimony of Dr. Prop, and the fact that my client did accept responsibility. He did follow the plea deal. He did make the proper, he did help the state, and got us to this point today. We're requesting that the court sentence Mr. Bruton to the same sentence as Mr. Atkins to keep consistency in sentencing for the same matter.
And just briefly, in fairness, it is true he did enter a plea. I would know he gave a proffer, although frankly it's inconsistent with the evidence. But he does not stand before you in the same position as Christopher Atkins, because Mr. Atkins was only convicted of 1 first-degree murder. And to suggest that this defendant deserves the same sentence would almost suggest that he gets 2 free murders, because one person who's a juvenile commits a murder and gets 40 years. So we're going to give someone who's convicted of 3 murders the same sentence. That they don't stand on the same. They're not the same. They're not the same defendant. You have to treat them differently because they are in fact different. The facts are different. Circumstances are different. Their ages are different. Their behaviors are different. Their criminal histories are different. Everything about this case is different. And life is an appropriate sentence because of the dangerous actions that he committed.
All right. And Judge, in response to that, of course, Mr. Atkins got the benefit of the state attorney saying, we'll choose you. And that's the only difference.
I need a further argument. I would point out one significant...
Hold up, guys. Don't y'all run nowhere.
The fire. Don't know what they would do. Yeah, 20 years.
Don't try to say charge parents when we have President Trump assassin parents walking free. Man, listen, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about none of that. Truth to the matter is this right at the end of the day, man. We talking about 3 teens. One was 12 at the time. The other one was 16. And I think the other one was 14. Triple homicides, bro. One to 40 years. That's 15 now. The one you just seen on that camera. Sentenced to 5 consecutive natural life sentences for the triple homicide. And the third teen has not been sentenced yet. Let me tell y'all something, man. This is an eye-opener. This is a rude awakening, right? And I'm going to tell y'all something, right? At the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. Justice needs to be served. It doesn't matter how you get around it. I get it. I understand. These kids, I sympathize for them, bro, because they're young. Like the man just said, their brains are not developed enough for them to really know right from wrong. But at the end of the day, somebody has to be held accountable for the ways and actions of these three teens. And I feel as though at the end of the day, the parents should be held accountable and not those kids, bro. Because again, they was kids when this happened. They are only carrying out and imitating the characteristics that's being displayed before them. For they do not know what they are doing. But we gonna sit here and play the cold shoulder like we don't understand what's going on. But one thing I can say about the state of Florida, you not gonna go out there in Florida and play them crackhead games, boy. You not finna go out there in the state of Texas and play them crackhead games, boy. Because they got something for you. And when I tell you Florida and Texas sock it to you, boy, they sock it to that ass, boy. They give you everything. They give you the business. That's what they do. They give you the business. And ain't nothing gonna change that. Oh, no. I don't care about this bootlicking stuff y'all talking about right now. I ain't even talking politics. I'm talking life. Nigga, I'm talking reality. I'm talking about some real stuff right now. Y'all want to play games. I ain't got time for that. Texas was a little disappointed with the Carmelo verdict. 35 is too light. You know what? I agree with you. It was a light sentence. It was a life sentence. It was light. I just subscribe to you, brother. Appreciate that. So I think Carmelo Anthony should have got more than 35. And just like the ones that killed, the ones that murdered Nolan Wells, when they time come, they need to crush their ass. They need to hit them with a whole lot of time, bro. And it's just the bottom line because it's sad, man. It's sad. It is sad, man. I don't know if he getting out at 50, man. 17 is just a kid. Yeah, of course. You never want to talk about stuff like this, man. And I never really want to have these type of discussions, right? Carmelo was overcharged and oversentenced. That's why Carmelo is getting a new trial. Austin was a bully and got what was coming. Carmelo already getting a new trial in August. Huh? Man, listen, man. I'm a black guy. True indeed, Carmelo is a black guy. But I'm not gonna sit here and defend him because of that, bro. Right is right, wrong is wrong. He took the life. He took somebody's life, bro. He took somebody's life. I mean, I get what y'all saying. I understand all of that. But he took somebody's life. And justice got to be served on Carmelo too. I mean, it is what it is, guys. Nope, you kill, you go to jail regardless of skin color. You absolutely right. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. Nolan Wells was murdered, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all know me. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. Nope. Nolan Wells was murdered. That was not no accident. No, sir. I am not going for that. The man's neck bone was missing. After he poked up his bullet, man, I ain't finna sit here and entertain that, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and entertain that because I feel as though that could have been avoided. Carmelo Anthony could have handled that situation totally different. You didn't have to kill the boy. So I'm not gonna sit here and condone in that. I'm not gonna sit here and disagree with that. I'm not gonna agree with it. I'm not gonna do none of that. They take the neck bone out in the first autopsy. But guys, they say his neck bone was missing upon his arrival. That's what I'm saying, bro. See, Carmelo Anthony already, and like the little kid out here in Modoc, South Carolina, at the lake. These two white teens stabbed him, held him underwater until he drowned, took a knife and cut and gut him open and took all his organs out. Nolan got killed on some racist Klan murderer. Austin Metcalf was a known bully who beat up kids and his own father. You can paint that fake bully like a victim, but he is not. Guys, I prefer not to talk about that. I prefer not to have this discussion about Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. I just don't feel like that is necessary that we have this engagement regarding that. We're going to allow the judicial system on this retrial to factor out and to determine how this situation should go. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. Like I said, I'm the messenger, but the messenger is gonna leave that one alone. I'm not gonna mess with it. No, 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 no. I am not going to bother none of that. Because see, I know what it's gonna lead to. It's gonna lead to some problems. Somebody gonna have something to say. It's gonna be an issue. Da 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 da. This and that, the third, so on and so forth, etc. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not. Those rumors were dismissed, bro. Austin was staying. He didn't want to fight Carmelo. Witnesses said Carmelo was being aggressive from first contact. Oh, I don't know. That's what witnesses say. I don't know, man. I don't know. But these kids out here in Florida, bro, 19 years old, man, and sentenced received 5 life sentences. I'm not gonna say nothing else about that. I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna leave that one alone. That just I'm gonna leave that alone because I see what it's heading at. This conversation right here is finna create a whole lot of chaos and confusion, and that's just something that I don't want, guys. I'm not on here for the conflicts. It ain't about what color you are. At the end of the day, right is right, wrong. If you take a life, you should have to give a life. That that that's just all I'm saying. If you can take a life, you should be able to give a life. That I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all can say I'm talking reckless or whatever the case may be. I don't have a problem with that. These kids ruin their lives before it even starts. And you know why? Because the parents. The parents are not raising them properly, bro. It ain't on the kids. It's on us as parents. We got to do better than what we're doing. Because if we do what we're supposed to do as parents, we don't have to worry about our kids out here running astray. You know what I'm saying? See, we got to lead by example, man. We just can't talk that talk. We got to be about that we say we stand for. How can you expect for somebody to follow you, you know what I'm saying, and you doing exactly the same thing you telling them not to do? Everything starts at home, bro. But I get it. I understand. A lot of people just, they have their own personal opinions, their own personal intake, um, for as how they feel about, you know, I don't know, bro. You can raise them, but they will still do what they want. No, that's not true. That's not true. Hard love, tough love is the best love, bro. I can't agree with that. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. I can't go for that one. Standing your ground, bully. Yes, it is. Very true. I hear y'all, man. Facts and facts. I hear y'all, bro. I hear y'all. I'm like Puck say, I ain't mad at nobody. You know, so we just gonna get off that subject. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here real fast and share this breaking news with y'all. For what took place in Florida with the second team. I will keep y'all up to date because it's another third team, the final team, that has to be sentenced. He hadn't went to court. He go to court on Monday, so I'm pretty much already aware that 9 times out of 10 he finna get. Excuse me. He finna get life in prison as well. So, like I said, I'm just the messenger. Judge Roach was a crooked snake who rigged the case to knock this. disclose Austin Metcalf arrest record or allow students to testify against him, it will be shown in new trial. Oh my God. Man, I don't know, bro. Guys, I'm telling y'all, I do not want to speak on this Austin Metcalf. They say R. Kelly getting out. I don't know, man. Like, guys, a lot of this stuff that y'all share with me right now is just new. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. But like I said, I just want to tap in real fast and share this with y'all guys, man. I'm about to hop off this live stream. I will bring y'all up to speed with the third sentencing for the third team. He go to court Monday, so definitely gonna cover that. I will have more commentary. I would drop the links in the description, and meaning if you want to click the link and go rewatch the trial or go rewatch the sentencing phase or whatever, more than welcome to do that. I will have the information there for you. Um, so hope to see you back. So much love and respect. No problem, Aaron. I will be back, my brother. Peace, brother. Prayers up. Thank you very much. I'll be back. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and share that with y'all guys real fast, man. It needed to be done. It had to be done. Any proof of that besides rumors, bro? Nah, those are not no rumors. It's just true story. True statement. I can't say here and that's right, money talks. I can't say here and make this up. Yeah. Uh, I need to get me some rest. Post it with this situation out there in Florida because it's serious, guys. This is a serious matter. The hell? Keep grinding, can't stop, won't stop. You already know. All right, guys. I get up with y'all tomorrow. Y'all stay.